Cameras will be clicking today as President Obama nominates White House Chief of Staff Jack Lew to be his Secretary of the Treasury. However, as Major Garrett reports, there's controversy even before Lew officially signs on. Major, good morning to you. I like this story.
Good morning, Charlie and Gail. You know, typically and understandably, when the question arises about a cabinet appointee, a nominee, the biggest question is, who is it? Well, now, believe it or not, the biggest question with Jack Lew and his signature is, what is it? Coming to a dollar bill near you, this parody of a signature. It belongs to White House Chief of Staff Jack Lew, President Obama's nominee as Secretary of the Treasury, the agency responsible for printing America's greenbacks, which would carry Lew's signature, already a punchline. New York Magazine called it a slinky that has lost its spring. The Atlantic called it insane. The Daily Caller, horrible. Can you even describe this row of warped curlicues as a signature? Handwriting expert Bart Baggett does not.
It's a scribble. And in my experience, people that scribble tend to put a lot of barriers to transparency. They don't want people to know who they are.
Washington knows who Lew is, budget director under Presidents Clinton and Obama, and the calmest, most organized of Mr. Obama's three chiefs of staff. With swift Senate confirmation expected, Lew's in line to replace Tim Geithner. Geithner had signature issues too, changing from this clumsy, indecipherable stroke to this legibly squeezed substitute. Previous Treasury secretaries penned readable, if not memorable, signatures. Geithner told National Public Radio last spring India is to blame.
I took handwriting in third grade in India, in New Delhi, India, and so I did not probably get the best instruction in handwriting.
No one knows if Lew wants to take his signature to rewrite. Even if he did, it's hard to know where to begin.
Jack Lew has a symbolic, strange, squiggly signature. If he cares about his legacy, if he cares that people actually can read his handwriting, he'll adjust his signature and be more transparent.
Now, the White House won't say whether or not Lew is going to work on his penmanship. Our handwriting expert said his signature is easy to forge. Not exactly a comforting thought when you think about a Treasury Secretary. Now, for those of you who are wondering, well, my signature has legibility issues of its own. But nobody's asked me to be Treasury Secretary, and definitely never will.
Thank you, Major. What's interesting about this is, why does he sign his name that way?
I don't know, Charlie. I was even trying to figure out which is the J, which is the A. You can't tell. Do you think he's going to change it?
I don't know.
I predict he'll do a little something. Thank you, Major.